All right, good afternoon and welcome. We're on the record FC2023-052771 in the matter of Lauren Owens versus Clayton Echard. Ms. Owens, are you present on the line?
I guess I am.
Ma'am, can I have you state your name for the record, please?
Yeah, it's Laura Owens.
Thank you. And if you'll raise your right hand, let me know when it's up. I'm going to have you sworn in.
It's up.
You do solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Owens. This is a hearing on your petition for order of protection. I'm going to ask you some questions about your petition. Before I do, are the statements alleged in this petition true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
And the nature of your relationship with the defendant, Clayton Echard, is what?
So I'm pregnant by Clayton, and so we also had a romantic relationship.
Okay. Do you currently reside together?
No, we do not.
And are there currently any orders in place, protective orders in place involving either one of you?
I have a protective order against somebody, but there's nothing between us.
Okay. Now, earlier, let's see. It's been a couple weeks. A couple weeks ago, you had filed a petition against Mr. Echard involving some of the same circumstances that you've alleged in this petition, and the court at that time denied your petition. You know what allegations I'm referring to?
I do, yes, and there have been more, and there was even another one just since I filed it this morning.
All right, and I appreciate that. I saw that in your latest petition. The point I want to make is that because the court has already ruled on those other incidents, and specifically the one with the date associated with June 10th and the other with the date associated with September 21st, we're not going to talk about those issues today, but I do see that your latest petition does have events that are alleged to have occurred with the dates and I'm going to quote your language, between 9/22 and 10/5. And then you have another event that has a date associated with it of 10/6/2023, where you referred to since September 28th. So let's talk about those events in that time frame. What is it that Mr. Echard has done, and when did he do it?
Yeah, absolutely. So I just want to make sure. Can we talk? I'm sorry. He had just done something, and I'm really upset. So you wanted to talk about like when he posted to his followers about to look up my court cases against the man I have the protective order against.
Yeah, and I can facilitate our communication. Let me do this. Did any of the posts refer to you by name?
They did not, but he said because I asked to remain anonymous in this whole thing, but he said to look up the post by his name, and because of that, I've been named by like everybody online.
Okay, but did Mr. Echard post anything that referred to you by name?
No, he did not.
Did Mr. Echard post your case number in any of his posts?
He said to look up the case number.
All right. And
you know what?
And so he provided his name, right?
Yes, and he told people where to search on the Maricopa County website.
All right. And then what are the statements that were in the post that referred to you specifically?
So he said that I had done this. By this, he meant gotten pregnant by 2 other men before, which is true. And after he did that, he has posted many times just facts about the cases. In one of the cases, I have a civil case, and they're both against the same man. I have a civil case that I had given discovery materials to the man in the civil case, and Clayton was able to get a hold of those and leak those documents online, which those did have my name on them.
Okay.
And then Clayton has now posted that the results of the paternity test came back, which they did not. And he said he's the father. He's not the father. And again, they did not come back. He's posted this, and so then I'm just getting harassed like crazy. I just have to go and submit a retest. So he's really gotten people.
So let me ask you, and here's the line of concern that I'm in what's directing my question. So folks that communicate things publicly have a constitutional right to that includes a freedom of expression, and so long as their communication is not illegal speech, in other words, it's not illegal speech can include a number of things, but if the comments are true, or rather, if the comments are not untrue and they're not illegal speech, then they are generally protected free speech. So what is it about these posts that you claim are not protected free speech?
Well, so in the first one, when he said the initial cases, I guess I should have explained that a little more. He tried to make it seem like I had faked being pregnant. That was his insinuation, that I had quote.
All right.
Done this.
So how did he insinuate that? So and here's and this is let me distinguish between what I'm asking and what you're saying. So you can't draw the conclusion. All right. So tell me, what is he saying without you drawing a conclusion? Because some people may not draw the same conclusion as you. Use his words and tell me what it is that he said that you think is unprotected free speech, or not, that's not free speech.
Just that he said he said that on his page, and then on Reddit he went online and he named me and he accused me of faking pregnancies in the past, and he has cussed me out on there. He's harassed me. He himself had said that I really should kill myself on Reddit. And
again, did he refer to you by name when he made that statement?
On Reddit, yes, he did. He referred to me by Laura Owens. Every time he posts on Reddit, he posts my full name.
Okay. And then when you use the word harass, what is it that you mean?
Well, I mean, like when he said that I should kill myself, and when he said that he said online that I have lied about being pregnant when I have not, and he has absolutely no proof that I did, and I've provided all this medical evidence to prove that I was pregnant, and despite that, he's just trying to incite people against me who have just been horrendous to me online, including him, who has multiple false accounts, fake accounts that leak information that only he would have about me, and like I said, every Reddit post just has my full name. He lists my full name everywhere.
Okay. Other than through legal counsel and court proceedings, should there be any path of communication that's left open between you and Mr. Echard?
Just the paternity case. No, I guess there's nothing else that needs to be left open.
All right. And the North 69th Street address in Scottsdale is your home address?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And then do you know whether Mr. Echard uses or has access to firearms?
I do not know. I don't believe he does.
All right. And then I know that you have language here that says, and I'm looking at your proposed form of order. It says no cyber harassment or cyber bullying under real name or pseudonyms. I'm fairly certain I understand what you're asking, but can you explain what you're asking the court to order if I were to grant your petition in terms of cyber harassment or cyber bullying?
Yeah, I guess him not posting on Reddit trying to incite people against me, or he just did this this Instagram post where he's trying to incite people against me by saying that that these test results are back when they're not, and he's name calling on Reddit. and he sent my attorney a message from an email address saying Laura Owens liar at gmail.com. And so I guess not that, like just I just want him to kind of just stop all of this. I want him to just, be a truth teller and stop harassing me, I guess. I'm not explaining it well.
Okay. I'm going to type some things into your order. Let me tell you, Ms. Owens, I'm going to grant your petition. I'm going to issue an order of protection that includes you as a protected person, and include your home as a protected address, leaving open only the path of communication that Mr. Echard is not to have contact with you except through legal counsel and court proceedings. And then I'm gonna work on some language here for a moment that addresses the issue about what's going on online. And then I'm going to read that to you and see if there's anything that you wish to have change. So give me a moment while I do that, and then I'll read to you what I have, okay?
Oh, okay. I mean, he can, I don't mind if he emails because we don't have counsel in the paternity case. Neither one of us does. I just basically, I just want him to not, be that character assassination or anything like that,
Okay, but in this day and age, people have different opinions about what's character assassination, and that's what
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying, and I believe
Yeah.
that you have a particular idea about what you're saying, but to use that term, or cyberbullying or cyber harassment, those are amorphous terms that don't have strict boundaries. So I'm gonna work to communicate that. But you want to leave open a path where he can email you regarding the paternity case?
Yeah, just because we don't have counsel.
Okay. So I have included language in your order that says defendant shall have no contact with plaintiff other than as outlined herein, and shall not cause others to contact plaintiff other than as outlined herein. And I'll read that to you in just a moment. I have also included language that says defendant shall not communicate or post untrue or harassing comments regarding plaintiff online, including but not limited to social media, and shall not cause others to communicate or post untrue or harassing comments regarding plaintiff online or otherwise. So I've tried to leave that vague, and I've tried to leave it such that it doesn't interfere with individuals' constitutional rights. With that and with that understanding, is there anything you would have changed about what I just read to you?
I think that's absolutely perfect.
Okay. And then the outlined is herein. I'm going to read that to you in just a moment. Let me just make sure I didn't miss a word or anything here. Okay, and then there's a section of the order of protection that says defendant shall not contact plaintiff except as checked, and I've checked the box other, and then it says through legal counsel and court proceedings and through electronic mail only regarding only matters pertaining to the paternity matter. Anything
That's
to change
perfect.
about that?
No, that's perfect. That's perfect.
All right, so this order of protection, Ms. Owens, will not become effective until it's served. It'll be sent to the sheriff's office today for service. But after this hearing, I'm going to have my office send you a copy of the order in case you need to involve law enforcement sooner than it may take the sheriff's office to serve your order of protection. Understand that while we'll send your order of protection to the sheriff's office today, it may not be served today. It may take a day or so. But if you need to use that copy before then, look for the email after the hearing and you'll have the copy available to you to use. Okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you
You're,
so much.
you're welcome. Just a little more information. The order of protection becomes effective when it's served, not before then. And then once it's served, it will remain in effect for a period of 2 years, unless before then it is dismissed or modified. You could request to dismiss it or modify it, or Mr. Echard could request a hearing contesting it. If he requests a hearing contesting the order of protection, you will have the burden of proof at the hearing to show why the order ought to remain in place as issued, okay?
Okay.
Anything else for today?
No, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. We're adjourned for today.